A ding 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 along ding along do. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Right, okay. Happy Christmas from Save with Crypto. And I shouldn't really be looking at charts today, but I am. Okay, that was 2 years ago. And look at the price of Bitcoin. $16,825 2 years ago. Interesting. But there again, look at this one from 3 years ago. The price of Bitcoin was 50,659. Now that was Christmas Day 2021, and that was the start of the biggest bear market we've had. Just looking at some other prices I can see here, CRO was at 64 cents, DOT was at 28, eGold was at 255, Swissborg was at 61. This was the end of the first bull run I experienced. So in my almost 4 years of doing YouTube, this is the kind of thing I've seen. So Christmas 2020, Bitcoin was at pretty much 25 grand. Ethereum was at 626. By Christmas 2021, I really thought I'd discovered the route to financial freedom. I still do, actually, but then we had Bitcoin at 50,000, Ethereum over 4,000. But by Christmas 2022, the price of Bitcoin was down to 16,000, Ethereum was 1,200, and it was all looking pretty grim. Christmas last year, in 2023, things were looking much better, with Bitcoin at 43,000 and Ethereum at 2,272. Not bad. I do wish I'd bought more Solana at 121. That would have been nice. And then here we are today, with Bitcoin at 97,969. It's incredible, isn't it, that increase? Ethereum, okay, that's up a little bit, 3,483. And Solana, not up that much, really, 197. So I think the interesting thing to look at here is back in 2020, what were the major coins? Well, obviously there was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, of course. XRP was still there at like 31 cents. I mean, the price of that hasn't really changed that much, has it, really, over like 3 or 4 years? It's obviously up a little bit now, but not amazingly. Litecoin, I mean, people still speak about Litecoin, but, I don't see any point, really. Bitcoin Cash, I mean, why was that ever a thing anyway? Cardano's sort of been and gone and just hovering about. BNB coin, not bad, actually. I mean, like I've always said, these exchange coins do really well when things are going well. For example, like the BitGet BGB coin at the moment is doing amazing. Polkadot, I mean, I think Polkadot and Link will always be around. I don't know. I mean, one day they might be amazing, but, I don't know. Stellar, I mean, no one talks about Stellar anymore, do they, really? Bitcoin SV, don't even know what that is, really. Monero, I mean, you hear about these things, don't you? I mean, Tron's been good recently. Crypto.com was there at number 21 back in 2020. I think that's got a good future, to be honest. But it's just interesting to see what was big back in 2020 and what isn't now. And I think, looking back, I mean, I've owned the largest amounts of probably eGold, CRO, Swissborg's token, which was CHSB and now it's Borg, and other things like ZoidPay, which has actually performed quite pitifully over the last few years. So what do I wish? Well, I wish that when eGold was at its peak at $550, I wish I'd sold it then. I didn't, because I thought it was going to go to 1,000. It didn't. It came back down to about 17. So I wish I'd sold it then. But overall, I kind of wish I'd mostly just bought Bitcoin, just because I think that's going to be around forever. And probably Ethereum too. So I think that is my Christmas message, really. Buy Bitcoin. So what do we reckon for today? Well, the markets aren't open today, so there's not going to be much volatility, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I've noticed in previous Christmases that during the day the price does creep up a little bit. So that's possible. Looking at the Stonksy indicator, which, by the way, if you haven't got it, you can go to savewithcrypto.org/Stonksy. And I believe if you buy the annual plan, I believe there is still a discount if you use the code SWC10 I think that is still valid. It's worth trying anyway. I don't know of any other discount available at the moment. So this stonks indicator is generally really good on the 1 hour time frame, especially if you're observing the general trend we're in. So for example, at the moment, the trend is up. So this one here on the 11th of December, going from the entrance there at about 98.3, that went up as far as 108, which was the peak, wasn't it? 8.85%. So Stonksy showed a brilliant move there. This current one here, the actual entry for it was at 97.4 about, and we're at about 98.3 at the moment. So, we're up a little bit. I'm in a long at the moment. It's not got a particularly brilliant entry. What I might do, though, is set some lower orders, maybe one at where the Stonksy indicator went green, at something like 97.45, and maybe one a bit lower. But the thing is, this looks really good, but this could just so easily do a Bart Simpson and come straight back down again. But equally, you could look at that as a double bottom, implying that we go upwards. And then you've got the idea of a double peak like that. So we go up to about 104, 105 or something like that, and then come back down again. That is what I reckon might happen. I think we'll go up a little bit from here to about 104, and then we'll come down again. But that is me just guessing, really, so don't pay any attention to that at all. So the trade I'm currently in is $136 in profit. I might close it down before I go out for Christmas and look for something when I've got more time to stare at the charts. So that's it, really. That's it for Christmas. And thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support during the year. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I think trading's back to normal tomorrow. I think it is. Hope so, anyway. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed this, please do have a great Christmas. Give the video a like. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them today. I can probably do that. And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.